Welcome to another video, and in this video I wanted to just do a follow-up to a video I made a couple years ago on how to create a photo calendar. This is for the saddle stitch template that Smartpress.com has, and if you haven't seen that, you can go ahead and go back and look at how I created it. But I just wanted to address some of the comments and questions that people have made on that video. So as you can see here, I already have the calendar in here in the PDF format. Download the PDF file and loaded it all in here, and I've already gone through and added all the photos in here. There's January, and then there's a January photo right there. So I have this all done, and then when I go to export it, I do the file, automate, PDF presentation, add open files, and I actually have the cover designed different, so I'm going to remove that one because I designed that separately to add to the actual cover file in this list. And then you just hit save, and then you save that to wherever you want it to go. So I already have that done, and then I'm going to go here into Smartpress, into their products, saddle stitch calendars, brings me to this page. And this year again I'm doing 25. And I think I said in that video, I think I've always received several extra, maybe up to 30 calendars when I ordered 25. So right now that puts my cost at about $12.04 per. Actually, I'm doing the shrink wrap service, so that brings that up to $12.84 per calendar. But this is for Christmas gifts for family, and so that's a pretty good price for all the families. So the next thing is just the add to cart, and right here, production time 3 and 4 business days. It's the same price. 2 business days, the price goes up significantly. So leave it on 3 business days, add to cart, and I had already added it in here. So let me just delete one. So I add the file here. I'll drag the file I created, 2022 photo calendar, into there. And now we'll go ahead and let this upload. While I'm letting this upload, I'm going to go back to the calendar and just address one of the comments that I had, and that was on this side of the calendar where it actually has all the days. Someone asked about the text being added to this page, and as you can see here, I have at the bottom photo and video services and then filmsbyjoshua.com, and that was just done by using the text tool over here and adding that in, and then I just selected the layers, copied them, and then went to each month, pasted it in, and had to drag it down kind of similar to the other one, and did that for every month. So again, that is for if you give this to someone, or if you end up selling it to someone, purchase it from you, every month it has your website right there for anything, just a reminder as your photography or video services that you offer. Alright, now this file is uploaded, so then we click done and it's ready to go. There you can change your configuration if you want. You can add some job notes if you would like. So we'll go ahead and go to checkout. So we'll continue checkout. Alright, so I put in my new address and I just select the cheapest shipping option, which is what I have always done. Then we can just continue and then go to put in our payment information. So once you have your payment information in, you can continue to look at your finalized order summary and make sure everything is good to go. And again, this order right here will not be actually made until they reply to you with a PDF proof for you to approve. Alright, so we submit the order, and then it says thank you for your order. There's your order number, and you'll get an email, and then you're done. And then you wait until they give you the PDF proof for you to approve. Alright, so I want to go over, I submitted the file, and they responded with that I, for one, had the file backwards, the order of the calendar backwards, but also that it included the non-printing lines. They wanted it to not have the lines in there that you see. And when you open up this PDF that I saved, it has these lines on it. Well, those lines, let's just open a new tab. These lines come on the file that they give you to download. So right here under the 2022 saddle stitch, I went down to the 8.5 by 11 and downloaded the PDF. Right here you can see it has all these lines on it. So if you download this, their file, so when you open their file that they give you, you select it all. You can already see it has those lines on it, but you select them all. If this is checked, you uncheck that. There's also right here grayscale. We want that in RGB color. Click OK. And it will open these. Okay, you got these lines on it. So over here under the layers, if you deselect the layer, then that takes away the whole calendar part of it. And so there's no way to remove these lines. Now, the one thing I did find out is I think they've switched it up a little bit from when I'd done it before, but they do have this when they responded, how to save your PDF. So there's this zip file that you download. It's a job options file that is by them, and it goes through telling you how to save it. So, I did that. I went to Photoshop, and now there's two ways to do it. If you want to do it to where you drag it into your, if you drag it into, go in the library and go through Adobe and everything, you can read those settings right here for Windows or Mac of where to drop their file. That did not work for me for some reason. It wasn't automatically popping up. I went into Edit and Adobe PDF presets and added it in right here, Load, and then went and found the file. This is the zip file, where if you do the one where it's unzipped and load that in and click Open, so that you can see I have that right there. So I did that, saved the file, PDF presentation, add open files, everything's in order. Click Save, Test Calendar. I guess I already did that, Test Calendar 2. Right here is where you select their settings that they give you, and then I hit Save PDF. Test Calendar 2, open it up, and there's all the printed lines. Now these would be covered up because you have a photo covering it, but under the calendar part, so I don't understand from their end on how from that PDF file they give you, you're supposed to remove this. And they give you Photoshop as an option to, use right here, PDFs from Photoshop. I go through all the things, bleed requirements. That file is for the exact print specs for Smartpress. Job options file is only compatible with Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. They give you all this info on it and how to, going through creating the PDF and everything, but, it's still, they're responding with please upload a PDF that does not include the non-printing lines. So I'm not completely sure on it. So anyways, what I did was send them a file, reorganized with a new file, and it still had the lines around the calendar part here. So, and obviously I've added this text into here. Well, I had to forego having that text because what they said was, please note I have replaced your calendar pages with our template calendar grids. If you want the calendar pages you supplied, you will need to remove the non-printing green, pink, and blue lines before exporting your PDF. Well, we just went through that. There's no way to remove that in Photoshop. So I don't know why they either give a file that doesn't really have the layers to remove, or why they give Photoshop as an option to use for this. So I'm not educated in this side of graphics enough to know what the issue is here, and maybe it's something I'm doing wrong, or I don't know if it's them doing it wrong. But anyways, I got continued approval. I previewed the proof. So the proof has, I approved the proof, and right here it shows your order is estimated to ship on 12/13 for an estimated deliver on 12/15 via FedEx ground. Yeah, so it's ready to ship. Oh, this is the preview that they gave me to approve, and as you can see, they add in the cut lines and everything. And I guess they just replaced their own page into here, and obviously that doesn't have the text on it. So yeah, I'm a little confused between the instructions and options that they give you versus what I'm able to do in Photoshop. As far as I know, it's nothing that I am able to control through Photoshop. So that's just kind of an update to my last video. I know there's been many comments on it, those lines specifically, on removing them, or a few other things I may have missed. But yeah, that was my process in going through this year, and my procrastination has made me not able to investigate it further, to maybe end up getting my text at the bottom here like I like to do. So that's basically it for this video. I just wanted to do it as a follow-up updated video from that, I forget, a year or two ago when I did that. So I'm just about to finish and upload this video actually, but I just wanted to add in, if you do know what the issue is, or you do know a fix to this problem of some sorts, just leave a comment below, let me know, and help those out looking for the same solution to the problem. Just help us find the answer. So I appreciate it if you do know to leave a comment. So I hope it clears up a little bit. Obviously here I didn't have all the answers to some questions, and even my own questions I can't figure out answers to. So that's about all for this video. So I appreciate you watching. If it helped you out any, those buttons down there that can help this video do better, I'd appreciate you clicking, and thanks for watching.